This is my 5-cylinder Golf called Bob. And these are the wheels that Bob has. All of my rims are in bad condition and all of my tires are already at the limit. But today, we are going to change that. These are Audi A8 wheels, which I just bought, and I'm going to fit on Bob. If you're new to the channel, this is my V5 Golf called Bob. He has 353,000 kilometers. He hasn't been looked after the previous owners, and we have done a lot of work on him. We have done a regular service which included new leads and new spark plugs because Bob was misfiring. We removed the bad LPG system that was in the car, which removed the misfire that Bob had. We then deep cleaned him inside and outside. And after that, I was doing some TMU upgrades and I was putting mud flaps from TMU when my jack fell and I broke the oil sump. However, we changed the oil sump after that and we found out that the old oil sump was actually broken beforehand. Someone had already welded it, but nevertheless, we changed the oil sump. Bob has a new oil sump now. However, there is still the issue with the flywheel, which makes a horrendous noise and needs to be fixed as soon as possible. But while I'm waiting for a flywheel and a clutch, which I bought, let's put new wheels on Bob. My bad. Now I know many of you like these wheels and I like them too, but they're too small in my opinion. People put these on Golf Mk3s and also Golf Mk4s like this one. So they're nice wheels, but they're just too small. They're 16s, whereas the ones I have are 18s. So I think it will give the car a much better look. Out with the old, in with the new. Now I should mention, man, these wheels look so good. I love them. This is a popular conversion that people do on Golf Mk4s. Basically, 90% of the Golf Mk4s put Audi A8 wheels on them. These are replicas. They aren't original Audi A8 wheels because they are 18s. I believe the Audi A8 wheels, this model, only came in 19 inches. So, as you can see, also it's converted from 5 bolts 120 to 5 bolts 100, which is my Golf. This is not ideal. It's not really safe, but I don't care. I want new wheels on it. Let's put the cap back on. Oh my God. Also, I'll keep the Audi caps. I know many of you will rage in the comments, but I don't care. It's my car. And also, these are Audi wheels, so it makes sense to keep the Audi caps. Basically, all my friends were flaming me because I told them I was going to leave the Audi caps on. But as I said to you, I said to them, I don't fucking care. Oh my God. This looks amazing, man. Fucking amazing. Look at that shit. I think compared to the old wheel, this looks amazing. It fills up the arches much more. So yeah, the car sits much better. Let's put all 4, then we'll do a comparison. Hell yeah, buddy. Boys, I think the results speak for themselves. I love it. I love them so much. I know it's overdone because basically every Golf Mk4 has Audi A8 wheels, but they just look cool, man. And as far as the way they sit, the front ones are perfect. They're up to the fender. However, on the back ones, I'll probably put spacers because it's quite in. Okay, here it is. As you can see, the wheel, it's basically very in the fender. So I just need to bring them out a bit. I don't think I need much. I just need a small 15 millimeters or 10 millimeters, something like that, just to bring the wheel a bit out. The front one is perfect, but this one, it needs to come out a bit. Anyways, that's fucking perfect, man. Look at it. Before I put spacers though, I have to lower the car because I'm not sure how much I'll lower it. And basically it's always a good idea to first do the lowering, see how the wheels fit, then after that put the spacers. So it will be some time before I put spacers on this. For now I'll just leave it like this, then we'll lower it at some point and then we'll put spacers. Yeah, that's it. It's looking great. Okay, so I'm editing the video now and I completely forgot that this happened when I was going to get the wheels. So here's what happened when I initially went to get the wheels for this Golf. It's safe to say that the journey was unsuccessful because I took the Golf instead of my other car. Boys, so I was just going to get new wheels for this car. It was around 100-kilometer trip, but 50 kilometers in the journey, the car started sounding so bad, especially the flywheel noise, which I knew was an issue. I think now it's sounding so bad and it's basically on the verge of giving out. Let me show you how this car sounds like. And at this point, I'm scared to drive the car. I think I need to fix the flywheel issue as soon as possible. Listen to it, it's crazy. That's basically on the verge of giving out, so unfortunately I think I can't drive the car anymore. I have to go now with my other car to go and get the rims for this car. It's unfortunate, I really wanted to go on a road trip with it because I haven't driven the car much lately. But it is what it is, I have to fix the issue as soon as possible. I'm still waiting on the flywheel and clutch kit which I ordered, which probably will come in one week from now. Yep, that's it. I just wanted to update you guys. Also, here's a sneak peek of the interior. It's empty, as you can see. That can only mean one thing. Expect more videos. Subscribe, like the video. That's it. Peace out.